You thinking we are ready? I don't know if we're ready. Are we ready? You can tell me. First of all, welcome to a new stream. You know what I have? I still have to process that it's June already. My head is still somewhere like it's April or March, you know, Elise is like, when did it happen? What happened? It's not June. But there's already 6 months into 2022. So, how's the 12-year been? Like, I still have to process it, but yeah, it's been a half year already. I don't know why, but it feels like it just is April. I don't know. It's not like it feels like it's summer or something. But week has been going sadly. I've done Sunday nothing. Monday at school. Dora, thanks for the follow. Do I say the name right? That dough. Well, apologies for the name, the spelling name. How's life? As you can see, I'm not the most correct at reading names and that sort of stuff, so it's life. But Monday was just like a school day normal. Tuesday was working online with group project and I hate it. I don't have the feeling it's gonna be a success next week, but that's between us. Like, between us, it's not gonna be successful, and I can't tell you already. So, I don't have to think about it. Huh? Did I remove that mail? Yeah, I removed that input. We have to delivery next week, so and it's gonna whatever. Yeah, and today I woke up late. I did it on purpose, set an alarm, because I have to go tomorrow out of 6 AM out of my bed on Friday. I have like an IT convention, as I told them my schedule. So I thought I didn't put a wecker of an alarm, and when I wake up I just do some work on my Discord bot, and you know that, and I have an appointment in the afternoon. I woke up at 10:30, and I was sitting there like, oh, I guess I was sleepy. You know, in the moment when you wake up, like you feel lazy. Yeah, no. But since I have to go up tomorrow and I have to go early into bed because I have to go up 6 AM, and thoughts, I was like thinking, what can I do today? What's just like more easy to do and easy to complete? I thought of, yeah, not Elise Ace Attorney, because Elise writes Ace Attorney, but I call it Elise Ace Attorney because I'm the one defending them and suck at it. Between us, if you ever need an Ace Attorney, don't call me. That's where they're going. Don't call me if I need an Ace Attorney. And for your sake, it's a play girl, eh? That's life, Aria. Let me close this down. How's life? How much life? This can be gone. Where is my correct screen? Hang on, I have to do one more thing. Need this, and I need this. You're doing fine. Are you obliged to share why you're doing fine while I start up my thing? Yeah, I have to tell something. Every time I look back at my model, I mean, like, I look hella nerdy. I don't know why, but the film. Every time I look back at like my outfit and my model, I feel like I look hella nerdy. I don't know why. It's the vibes. I made like I made for my server icon today, for my Discord server icon. I made my this outfit with like a private flag behind it. I was like looking at it, was like, Elise, you looked so damn nerdy. Just feeling happy today. That also can be a thing, eh? Doesn't always have to be a thing. You can feel happy for a random time. Good thing to feel random happy without a reason, because that means you don't have depression. I don't know, that depression works probably not, but I'll get sued on Sunday. Oh yeah, wait, last time I finished the case. Oh wait, I didn't save there. Oh. I finished this! I mean, like, yes, can be me and just like be like, not wake up late, not doing, like, working on my Discord bot, and yeah, be scared of people who come in today and maybe look at my new roommate. What's the answer for this? Oh yeah, this was it. Apologies in the 6 instead. I thought I was done with this case. Yeah. I was done with this case. Came up for the first time 2 days ago. Plastic markers are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with the weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. But I mean, I was like, I should go up tomorrow early because I have to go to Game On in Horkham, IT convention. And I have to wake up around 6 AM. I thought you knew. First things first. It's Elise, you know. My name is Elise. And no, I hate Tinder. I hate it. I hate it. You know, it might be because I didn't have success as on it. Well, we skipped through the 5th case. But maybe I didn't have success on it. You know, I'm just gonna say it honestly. You know, I'm lesbian, eh? So before you come on with a guy, I mean. And if you recall this case, we solved this case. Apparently, Von Karma was the killer of Edward's father. So if you're coming on with a guy like Elise, you can rape this guy. No. I'm staying for now lesbian. I thought I was bi, but I had like some interaction with the guy. And I'm like, no, I don't know what happened, but I've started doubting myself really, really hard. Oh my gosh, your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. It doesn't matter if she's a little bit childish. First of all, does she know that I'm trans? Like, if she accepts that I'm trans, you know, and accepts that I'm streaming, you know, that I'm a content creator, those two things, if you don't accept either of those, sorry, no, I can move on. I'm not gonna quit streaming YouTube because I met a girl and be like, oh, you're really fine, but you can please stop, like, doing YouTube and Twitch. But how childish is she? Pain him up, open my shoulder, just then the light came back on the elevator door before my eyes. I saw 3 purple inside. All lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Kaki Edwards was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who shot him. Later he spoke to a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled, it was a perfect crime. Hey, before you're gonna ask, can you give me a description of her? Like, how old is she? How does she normally look? Like, how is she? I mean, for some, like, I'm not offending her. I'm not offending anyone. I'm probably gonna be cancelled for this. But for the same time, you're like speaking to a girl who weighs 300 pounds and be like, oh, I'm interested in a trans girl. You know what I mean? Not to hate, but I like more. I'm not personality type or looks, but I don't have I don't need someone who's like wearing 6 tons of makeup, 6 pounds of makeup on their face. You know that you wake up to someone new in the morning. And I don't, also, if I could choose, but that doesn't matter in the end, I would likely probably go for someone who's a brunette. And yeah. Arya, are you still there? Can you leave tell me how old she is and the description a bit? And if for people that are new in the... She's 20 but isn't the smartest, but look cute and not fat, maybe 70 years. She's a brunette. Does she know how old I am? Like... And like, if your description is correct, I'm not playing that much myself, but you can always ask if she's interested, and if she wants to see how I am, if she wants to see how I am, you know, I have a YouTube channel, I have Twitch streams where she can look at, so you can see my insanity and be like, no, I'm not dating a girl. And for the people who don't know, are new and never seen those Ace Attorney streams, last time we completed this case, but Mrs. Elise forgot to save, so we have to skip through this. I'm pressing enter as hard as you can see. Fair. Well, is she interested? You know, I don't know if she uses. Do you know if she uses Discord? I mean, she can always contact me through Discord. I will react when I have time. So, and if she does through Discord, let her know at least to say that she meant through you. That she sends a message with you, like I'm Faria, you know. I never heard someone like... Now I'm interested, Arya. Now if you have my attention. Now you have my attention. What makes me so unique that she's like, I'm interested in her? Oh, is she gay? Does she know that I'm... Yeah, well... Like, she knows I'm trans. But is she lesbian then? Because... Or she can be bi also. So this is it. See you soon, Mia. And this is where the new case came in. But I'm curious always. There were like people like, I'm interested in you, and be like, huh? Huh? What did I do? No, Arya. Oh, she's B. Oh, that's fine. But Arya, do it like this. First, as if she's still interested. And if she wants to know me better, you can either through, like, if she wants to know how I am, you can send my Twitch or YouTube videos. That's why a great example. And if she wants to talk, you can always send my tell her that I primarily use Discord, but I'm more active on Discord, but I also use WhatsApp indeed. She's B. Wat een ding of Christen. Well, is she interested? It's always game. Amateur. It's alright. Perhaps you like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. I have a bad feeling about this. My clothes. My clothes. Do you mean my cosplay clothes? My VTuber clothes? Or... like I normally wear a t-shirt and like a blue, male blues. Ah, long hair. Wait, this is... So which clothes does she like my normal clothes? Or my cosplay clothes? Because did I send you like... cosplay? No, not cosplay. Cosplay. C-O-S-P-L-A-Y. Because I was like, my clothes? I normally wear a shirt and like a male blues and like a pants. And that's it. I try to wear more female clothes, but... going tough. I'm going shopping with my sister next week at least, on Thursday. So... should be going fine. Well... I mean, I'm... I can't blame myself. I mean, I'm known for my cosplay streams. I feel like plenty of people who like came in and be like, Elise, when are you going to dance again? And be like, ah! You want to know something fun? Yeah, me and Alco were like to Heroes Made in Asia in Gorkum. And 2 famous streamers came there and I also wanted to see them. So I went with them and they were like asking who's like streaming around here. And I put my hand up, but I was in cosplay there. So you know what one of those asked? Like, you doing that in costume too? And I was like, oh no, normally not, but yeah, I do it sometimes. But don't tell her that those clothes are expensive, that they're hella funny, not expensive. No, I'm really known for cosplay streams and I hate it. And I've done it myself. And also I made my nails purple. But they're like lila in the sunlight, like if they're dark they're like more purplish blue. I mean, if she's interested and if she accepts that I'm trans and content creator, then sure I can always try to talk to her. I mean, she would wait more than me, but it's not hard. No. You can always talk to people and see how they are. Look like... oh yeah. Oh, to the movie producer girl. But fatter. I mean, if she's 70 kilos, that shouldn't be that much fatter, right? Right? trying to click through it. Or she took too long. If I knew this, I would save less time. Yeah, new people. But like I said, if she accepts me as a transgender and be like, I don't mind you being a content creator, and she's like, oh, you're not a huge Hatsumika fan. Sure, can be. I should live with that, that I like I'm a Hatsumika fan. Or simp. As people call me. Didn't do this last time. Oh, I guess I didn't. Oh, maybe I forgot to say it. Maybe that was it. Just if you have to describe me in like 2 words, Hatsumiku simp. What do we have here? Well, like I said. Well, murder? But for me is it mostly, for me it's mostly people, like, I only ask, I'm willing to date someone, quote unquote date, have talk with someone, if they accepted me as a trans and I can accept that I'm a content creator. If they can't accept that I'm a content creator, just sorry. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 2020, 10:02 AM. Wright Law Office. I knew I come here to the office every day. It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister trial is tomorrow. And who are you? Who are you? Doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Sophia no longer works here. You think I'm crazy? I'm crazy. I still love that I can do this now, like, ooh, and my earth bounces around. Okay, I know. I'm Phoenix Wright, the defense attorney. Right. Right! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? No, I'm Elise, sorry. Yes, that's correct. I wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered though. It's a relief then, you're better than nobody! I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. Wait! You are Phoenix Wright! Right? Then defeat the defense attorney! Can you pick up her? You wat heb je? Wat heb je? The defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. What? Please, you have to help. It's my sister. Would it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. I'm a Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Emma was it, so you're a scientific investigator. Yes, that's right, something wrong? You seem kind of campier, maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Very young. Oh shit, wait, only 16? I've said to be formerly assigned to foreign statistics in more than 3 years. My work is becoming quite well known. Do I look? Do I look? I'm gonna look. Loading. Oh, step. Doesn't look that bad, to be honest. The right one you said, the right one you said, huh? In the blue shirt. So what exactly are your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you call me an 11th grader. I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less. Okay, then not future professional training. What do you send me on WhatsApp? Wow. Or to Arya. What's this about? This about the case you said to try tomorrow. The sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. No, she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. But, did you listen to what I said last time? The blue one, eh? In the blue shirt. Right? He doesn't look that bad. And there's a witness. Just talk to her, you have to talk to her. Right, I suppose I will. I promise to bring me a fee, but... Interesting. What you know Mia? Do you want to be a scientific investigator being involved then? Excuse me? I'm not a child! I'll have you know, this could have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah, sure, because what of a choosing wisdom. The case is done scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be clear. Your sister? We're doing research, you know. Develop a new scientific method for case investigation. What? What is that? Wait, let me Google it. Wat is een brilletje? Oh. So. Good morning, Elise. Good morning. Good morning. I'd be like, here, what is a brilletje? But then I said it out loud, just like his glasses. That's from Maya specifically. That may a fey person was a few years below her in school. Not the same school, huh? She always told me to cut me up if you ever need a defense attorney. That was it, you know, you're like reading that, you're sitting here like, brilletje? So you Google and be like, you have to explain to me what's a brill. Oh. Well, I need one. I'm exactly me as a woman. Actually, you mention it, I guess it's more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. She must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she's, you know, you kinda hate her. But she's my only family. Only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. I'm sorry. Sorry. I mean, it doesn't look that bad from like a picture, but of course you can't judge until you see the full book. What's wrong with Emma? You could quite all of a sudden soon figure out. Sorry ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses, I just you not want to race this year, hm? Understood ma'am. Oh, what's this all about? Hi Lana. Honey, I didn't remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? That's so weird to say. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Wat een hard hebben, hè? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is that you do? My name is Lana, Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for the district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could it be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, you're just like... Something wrong, Mr. Wright? And what did you do? You know from the start, which is... The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... Me, I did it. Oh, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what you did? The crime took place yesterday, February 21 at 5:15 p.m. Quite specific. I was in a witness deposit. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Mine was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's office, subordinate's car? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. That's just great. That's just great. She said something. Hello? You didn't give me my number, eh? Don't you? You didn't. You didn't? No. You're not allowed to give my number without my permission. No, 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 no. And if she contacts me through Discord, I will let you know it, and otherwise you will hear it from herself. Investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective? Detective? That was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. You. But thanks for dropping by, Arya, and thanks for chatting again. And I will speak to you probably very, very soon, I guess. That wasn't imminent, but the wound was fatal. See? Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means? Don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright, what does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider the matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. The case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor. That's correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I'll make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. Hopefully a larger nutshell. So I'm a little surprised. I would think you recognize this as the chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't. Lana? Up into your hand. Yes, I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that's it. I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. What's the defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were at school with Mia, correct? Here's a buffer. Emma told you that too, didn't she? Oh, why not? I did take him all the way from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! I was in law school. I was in my third year and she was outditting the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me. Intellectually attracted. Anna was top of her class in school. I mean, you can be lesbian at this point. It's 2020. We don't care anymore. What's the best there was? Oh. They're pretty good to school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when I says it. Oh, Mr. Wright. Excuse me. And you can plainly see as you plainly see, I can't talk. I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say. No way you can take this case, Mom. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? Never think of anyone but yourself. I knew you didn't do it, Lana, I know! So, how can you say you did it? If I lose you, I'll be alone. I'll hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe the discussion here has ended. The rest? I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my service as your defense? If there's any sleep over it, your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Yeah, I do what can't get to the bottom of this. Lana's confessed to the crime, yes? Something doesn't fit. But this is the look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. But what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. I just never expect to be defending another prosecutor again. She changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Exactly like you should have told imagine that. What happened to her? I don't know if I started myself. I think maybe she, well, maybe not. I'll get to something that defines a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking lot. Prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay! February 22, Prosecutor's office. Underground parking lot. So this is what all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny, this is my first visit to the Prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Wait, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my co-workers 3 years from now after all. Or I'm saying hello. Actually there is, you know, attorneys are supposed to examine crime concerns. Do not stand too much here, see? Hey there! You expecting a notice here, partner? Partner? You! What do we have here? Looks like a Babina got loose from the ranch and it's up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep their dogs tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall! Are you cutting your beard with your knife? Oh, one way of doing it. Looky here, Bambina, I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold style, see? Right? This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. You're fixing to mess? Well, it's ours. You really get it, partner. Someone dreams a kite out of the dresser dream, you want to? What about? Get alone home now and happy trots, Bambina. I already see a wallet lying on the ground. Is that a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's detective. Sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Oh, let's move. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Hey, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? I'm doing? I just found out this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at the crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please, please. Let's just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Multiple wallets found at the crime scene. There's soon to be something inside. I'm called to duty already at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examine evidence in detail, okay? When your eyes are sparkling, it says you've been waiting for this. Okay, now. Look at the court record. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining, from every angle. Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. Check it out, the press of enter. Or E. This is an ID card. Freshman Blue Grousman, ID 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? Yes, but I don't see what scientist has to do with it. Not a detective skills. Yes. Look at her! That must mean something. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. Don't open a mysterious lock! There was mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Here, a phone, let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff you don't need to be touching. Can't hear anything. My ears! Oh, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What are you bumbling about? Oh no. Hey, what did you say? You can hear just fine, the phone is broken. Look, a slightly stylish classified room, very nice. Let's see the whole parking lot from in here. Hey, security, perhaps it's a cafe. Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you. I think it's probably just a security guard office. You know, I'm scored a 70 on my science test all the day, yeah? I bet they don't have a test for common sense. But the carriage leaves the lot. The arrows on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. I don't like you, Emma. I don't. Oh, maybe it's both, kind of a dual purpose. Yeah, maybe Emma. Ah, the deity of relativity. Got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know where Mrs. Relative, he German or was he British? Mr. Relative, are you sure that was his name? If it covered anything. Oil drum, looks like it's filled with water. Heavy and give a budget. Come over here on the side. Wait, I know. I had to hear a new mistake out. You both just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, that was hunting for clues. I wondered what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of coming home quietly. You again. Like I said before, this here is our claim. You best be more seen on own. Unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Shh, hey. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who's right, the red Mustang with the body near Shadow, huh? No problem, partner. About time for finals anyways. Head yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. I just found your Starfrasa you like. What's the of this? Where does the guy think he is and what's the matter? Not to sell, look up fight saloon Starfire. We should check out on 12th prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. Hey, maybe there's some clues around here, mister. Let's check it out. Have you heard of all that? Us? And who are you? Oh, you didn't. Oh. You're selling lunches? Here? Lunch lady! Hello, half an hour was it? Thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Could your goodness come at you? Thanks. There of limits to anyone's clearance, especially passers-by, or are you officers? No, but you? You don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Wow, that's a hardly way to greet someone, even if my days as a cough-off queen are over. Cough up? Huh? Now I'm feeling kind of full, maybe I'll pass on lunch. That's connected to the station scene. Images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yeah, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Me, you're a slow one, aren't you? You're the witness. Ah, you're the witness. Is this what we're talking about? Yes, cough up queen, that was what happened. My name is Angel, Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Ugh. Lunch lady. I like the name better. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen, just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is Solomon. Destiny wasn't just a special for somebody who's a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil one who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones. Prosecutors, they have no calm soul about blackening the name of innocent. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. Gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce! Heard you saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. Someone compelled to lunch their luncheon with something foul. You have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something. There's some kind of scientific evidence of this. Evil? You miss. Fuck me at your own risk. You'll soon find out what they call me, the cough-up queen. Woo! Most genius of all, he was the one that awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Yes. Wait, not Lana's? Proved that the farce and his lunch of all. Really? You know what, I'm totally confused. Something's clear, this lunch lady is a thing against prosecutors. That was exactly what you witnessed, Mr. Star. The fascinating... So... I don't know what happened, but something snapped into my nose. Oh... That's a fascinating spectacle to be sure. I feel like I know what they say when they talk about a woman's rate. See Elena's sky moet het nou zo... Een knife flashing and bringing her to a sad end. Truly a sight to see. I mean, you saw the very moment of the crime. Sound of his slippery ties to the world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rim-tick beat of Lana Sky knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course. Trying to feet becoming chief prosecutor. How many large boxes of sin does she pack to make the journey, I wonder? He always travels light. Now, I thought this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Mr. Star? I'm here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and bestest from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. I don't make the lunches here rather than import them. Did you say something? I think you're just Oost-Indisch doof, as we call it in the Netherlands. No. Only true consumer can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who's trying general so tired about never gonna come far into 1 hours. Never mind, you win. Even want to appreciate part of Tribut's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? Glass wall boot? I sell my lunches since there. Anyway, I drop in to see him. Sure, anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So, the scientific analysis of the data available so far. You missed are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming in. Each van analyze. Hold. If you have a bad experience with prosecutors, Miss Star, and sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all like, the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like a 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. I'd be sure it caused of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking Alpha Queen. She was just a blush window, but I'm not sure. If you don't mind, Mrs. Star, we have to go, to the High Prosecutor's office. Kind of room that you screamed, I can do the job. Why to change from your office, really? Thanks. Look! There is a trophy or something here. Trophy? What's the shield? Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whatever office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix, right. You never tired of praying into other people's business, do you? Always. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth? Going for somewhere? Of course! I'm Miss Becker's fan. My sister introduced us once and... this was the positive of it all. Well, what brings you here? Warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I don't? No. Was just right here. Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate the murder case. Murder? What do you find in this nasty bright red sport car in the parking lot? That would be my car. What of it? Huh? Did you hear her? Oh, one thing, she sure can scream. Hello, Ashford, you have something to confess? The body was found in your car. Oh, wait, I had to say it. I think I did it, don't you? I think went through all the trouble to help me last year. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Oh, wait, no, she didn't. Didn't mind me. Wait. Sorry, you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then. Yes, sir, I'm a Sky. It's, nice to meet you again. And that is first of all. Ah, now I remember you. You're really grown. I admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I understand. Wait, what did you say? Anna Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. You can prosecute yourself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trials tomorrow. And there's a lot of prosecutors in the prosecutor's sentence. And... To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle that I'm still here and all. What do you mean? Rumors. You heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Ask Edward. Hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. 14 evidence, identity false testimonies, illegal searches, you name it. I assume my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the incident. Ah, that's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think of others. Fact of life, impossible to stop. Oh. Some of them even go so far as depressing me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Where's the bronze shield? You showed me into one. Yes, prosecutor Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago? I was even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. At first, I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, no, she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt something responsibility for you. And why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Ah! The interesting knife was the murder weapon? The specific was the knife I kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Oh. Edward? Ah. Are you sure you didn't do it? Oh, can you take a joke? We have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Okay, shut up. It's just a joke. I'm wondering, what the heck is this? There's a big K on it. Prosecutors. Huh? This is the Cane of Prosecutors trophy. Cane? The Great Honor. They send the shield to the best prosecutor each year. That's so. Dedicated. K stands for Cane. Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. Cane of Prosecutors. Kind of like employee on the month, only better. Give it to Edward, King of Prosecutors at the P-Day of the day of the murder. That is the King of Prosecutors shield. Broken off. Work does scratch as might expect. But then as easy to use these in the eyes. Polish your wall and see my reflection. Strange. Why did I just pick the confirm? You will take that name Plink as a souvenir. Don't you, still you. Hey, a chessboard! Let's open my chest. It looks like blue and is in a bit of a tight spot. Right now, are surrounded in a blue pawn. Oh, those horses are mounted nice. Their swords have really sharp edges. Check out of the poor pawn. The sign's kind of spiky, kind of reminds me of you. It's an interest machine and for a chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? This surrounded a pawn by the Ah, it's nothing. My, what an amazing bouquet just right from Mr. Edward. Kenny's time to record on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy, I've heard the name from her before. Besides, it's a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one! Huh? Something written on the bottom of his food. Being a rock in a hard place, Wendy. Wendy, you should miss Edward's fiancé. Mr. Scumbag. I don't think so. Whoa, what a view! Must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, I have to jump out of this window. The time until impact with the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds. What did you... I know an HBO student and... No, never mind. Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set! I come over the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend with an exquisite splendid concoction. There is such thing taken a bit too far. I agree. Oh, the jacket is even large, lacier than the usual ones. There must be his lucky trio jacket. Lucky jacket, I've never seen him wear that. From the story behind it once, why is it in frame? Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about it. Whoa! These are all case files? They're stacked up, even in the ceiling, if it's a ladder. What? I thought Edward wasn't good for the heights. Must have someone get into for them. Give him two. Uh-oh, the sun is coming. You say that if you saw him finding bullets on the ladder. Was that everything? Doom. So. It talked? Yeah. Oh. I'm not allowed... Back at the detention center? Did I miss something? What's this card? French lady vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. Detective, you're showing this to me literally why. It's like showing the final time to a detective. Oh wait, I think I know what I have to do. Oh? Like a Shelly, they were the reason why I forget the language in the first place. Search your blue cards, man. ID, See? Wouldn't that be better? Yab. That's a certain into it. Exactly my point. Hee. I inspect space back. Hey, Edwards, I was wondering about this. Sorry, right? Of what? Are you sure you should be shoving it to Mr. Edwards? Oh, he'll take for sure, won't he? But you could be on the same side as Mr. Edwards. Then my sister would be found guilty. Parents any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. So basically this says you were the best of the best, does she, huh? You can take that foolish screen elsewhere, right? I've lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Oh, why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. Police department? Yes, right, next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Well, Detective a few works, yeah. I was wondering something about shield, why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. Yesterday was a very big day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should have some more about yesterday. Hey, check it out, there's another plate here. That's the name of someone's brief description gave on it. Well, one guy's listed a bunch of times. One Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner. Oh yeah, that's probably it. Wherever you're from, he must be an amazing prosecutor. I can meet this Mr. Montgomery sometime. She says his name doesn't have a kind of ring to it. This must be the victim plot, right? Either that or Uncharged got himself being an apple. That's what we're doing with a knife like this anyway. Hey, maybe he spent this weekend roughing in the wild. Short? In the wild? I think my food peeling theory is more likely. You kidding? I once pictured him as an outdoors man. Nothing. But you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder. Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort of all our evidence for solved cases. Solved evidence transferable. Apprehend of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. My calendar was like, you have the Wright convention! And be like, I know, shut up. An annual review and award for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. That's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 12:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edwards pride yourself on a precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Prosecutor's office, 221. The park is up from the underground lot. When is the place around 5:15? The murder happened right after you got back. What right? I appreciate if you direct a suspicious glare elsewhere. Who are you? Excuse me, but Mr. Edwards, are anyone on the premise? I'm at George, what is it? Here, sir, request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. No name, not in this report, sir. That was lit and very tight, isn't it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but, sir. I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. Any good luck with that race next month? but sir, I didn't know. Poor guy, looks like he was absent on the day they gave our brain to good luck. Right, yes sir. Cut my card. You can see I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Within the police department, you can ask more there. Thanks. I got like. What is that thing that's... We're finally here. I want to put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office. It's me, that to come on 30 minutes by taxi, and the traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department? It's only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Disturbing, why does it do just like that? Wait, I know, this is the Blue Badger. I'm trying to make him the police mascot. Oh, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about police? So, he does seem familiar somehow. Get the Blue Badger. What's the next to him? I'm appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, you noticed me. Sure is running over here fast. Hey, Paul, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Grimshaw, especially where you dance over there. Hey, I'll have to you know I'm a very busy man, pal. You're not that busy. I give you one word of advice, but you better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She summoned the detective at the prosecution officer and she killed him. Is she not telling the truth? Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. What if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Why is this little girl so perceived at me? The relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister. Just the police investigate this carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voice down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Oh? Just that there's a sensitive issue at this stage. So, what are you doing here, Detective Grimshaw? Yeah, oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Grimshaw? What do you do this time? What do you mean this time? What happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister case and all. It's true, we've never had the chief prosecutor murder anyone before. And the higher rankest people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. Not any of us ranked in field detective in at all. One of you? I know this is an important trial, but this is a little old. Anyway, I thought I spent today getting the Badger dance damp. Is there anything else you could be doing? Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. Now that I think about it, I did seem to know the Marshall guy. Lawman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. That's why he's so bad at finding detective. I was wondering about that. Huh? This is my masterpiece. You know, I've been inspired lately by the backrooms and by the found footage videos on YouTube. And by the horror stories of the backroom. Just imagine me, yeah? Picture yourself in a long, dark hallway. You're just walking through it and bustily, sometime a light flickers, giving you some visibility into the hall. You have a flashlight. All of a sudden this music starts playing. It goes louder, louder and louder, until you're coming behind, jump scared from behind. You've threw together some designs and just did my thing, pal. Nice work. Battery power isn't going anywhere. There's no switch, so just dance until the batteries die. Or the battery faded to dance until it drops. Is it evident? Ew. Oh. Banner. Okay, this thing is evident? Why? Use your one poster hanger from the bullet board here. You know this face if you do it now one-on-one. You know what's right, I always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looks like the people on these posters. They hardly even look human. There's a point. Detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine right now, behind those doors, Elise, drama and action. They said, hey, when did they still get involved in the hilarious red sword? Okay. As he was saluting, he was wimping tears from his eyes. Making a good pair. Mr. I, do you know what patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? I think they're designed after a panda. A panda? Not that I have scientifically proved, it's just theory. And that's a game! No, oh wait, I can do that. Do you mind me asking how I came up with that theory? Because when I was on a school trip, I saw a patrol car and then it came to me. It's just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras, or does it not have anything to such heroes? I mean, that's, yeah, he has a point. Can I not go inside? Detective, you can tell me about this. Huh? Hey pal, it's the detective's ID card. Just can't keep it there, you have to turn it into the police. But like you, they get me into so much trouble all the time. I mean, you got to with the park world. And let's see, Bruce Goodman. Goodman? That's familiar. Ah, my mistake. I cannot read that! Bruce Goodman? He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell some more, Detective Grimshoe? It's horrified, the thing. Also, Edward, 1712. This is the date in the day of the crime. I'm ready to place 3 minutes after Edward parked his car. If only he was held up with a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. It's because it's shown that you never know what happens when you're on a yellow light. I want to show, no! I want to show it. I want to show it. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Footcultures Award that Mr. Edwards got yesterday. Me at the award ceremony, Detective Grimshoe. Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you about this later. I've me forgotten. I'm proud of Mr. Edwards for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers must be because of the rumors. So this ID card belonged to the victim. He's a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's a bit strange? I mean, why would the victim ID card be laying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. It was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transfer. Mr. Edwards mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say, but... Word is that Jeep's guy called him out there to the parking lot. Lennon's confessing as much. Can I now move in? Cards up with Mr. Edward's knife. Not there are people who do such a thing. But I didn't mean, sure, of course, someone else really did. Someone must have someone must have grudge against Mr. Edward. That wall, look at him up front. Oh, they get the same. Oh. Can I go back to Edward now? Oh, he's not here. I can examine everything again. Examine it a bit again. Not here, so... Did I miss anything? Indeed. I'm not allowed inside. Oh, I assume... Hey, no. Well... I missed something. I missed something. Oh. He's a tough spot again. Man. Also started with the monitor of the defense center in the island. I mean, the individual was found innocent. Mr. Powell, there's always been rumors about Mr. Edwards. Reporting evidence, making deals with witnesses, nothing outraging, but there was always whispered rumors. Ever since we've accused of murders, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no one evidence against him. Mr. Edwards has always been usually strong ties to the department higher up. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. He was under the gun. Now, in this latest case, it started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he is aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. Huh? I know the truth, but nobody wants to be that one who was the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edwards is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. I'm handling the case detective too. Met the guy with what's his name? The guy in the parking lot? The Officer Marshall. Was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall, some kind of Wild West sheriff or something. No, Jake Marshall, just a regular office. From West LA. I wasn't sure. But pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Tell me this and they'll let you examine the crime scene maybe. Oh. You're surprised to get this anywhere. So act like you're supposed to be there and nobody would look at your size, pal. Back to the crime scene! He's still going. Probably looks like a sleep. I see you in my dreams tonight, then, baby. Ah, still here? Hello, hello. My surprise looks. Did I mention I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too? I have the security guard. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? Looking like a doggy that's lost its hurt. I have something for you. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, from fan letters to me go right into the spittoon. Letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe investigate? Gumshoe, that old cow dog. Are you holding a birthday party or something? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says innovation. Ah, I think you just miswrote. If I'm getting all defensive here. No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. I'm afraid he's not a patrolman, not a detective. Reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't the crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, Conclusion calling. Welcome to our cold strike. We like the settlers strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a Houtani. Let's please investigations are like settling land. Let's write, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Action crumpled and discarded. Yes, what to talk about? Marshall, could you tell me a little about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Oh, he's Goldman. He was a detective, right? Oh, aren't you a fusty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. My name Madonna told me the tale. He commences the witness, Mr. Angel Stars. One step to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here the autopsy report. This is the involved with the victim in any way. And you should mention that, Babina. If prosecutor was kind Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing? Apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman was a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. My sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot? So it seems like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? Calling me out, they shoot you for that in Texas. Oh? I'm one of the fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago to tell you the truth. Really? You're a patrolman now. How can we charge for crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? The reason we're just short on hands right now. Keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's all. The detective came to us saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important at least. He had nothing but a set or card of the cat finder's tip. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, huh? Edgeworth. The car had been kicked out of the cattle run by order of chief police. Guess he doesn't realize it yet. Is that an investigation? Well, if you manage, I'm gonna investigate. It's like a cell phone. Scientific analysis will be suggested to belong to the victim. I think of anyone else could belong to. Scientific about that. Let's check it out. Right, let's check it out. Oh, I'm not doing that. Not doing it. Oh, I clicked away. Excuse. And his phone still on the dial screen. Dial. Mr. Wright, our phone's keep active all the calls you've made. Receive. Just press the blue button. Place the last number you've called. Convention incident, I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Not to disappoint you, but even I know about things like a dial. Oh, I'm sorry! I just you never knew what people from your generation. Never check this phone out. What do I get? Well, let's see who the owner of this phone called last. Not to self defense routine doesn't think first, you just press the button. Hey, that song, I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? Ah, so sorry. I see your partner. You pressed the dial on the phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It's on the ground over there. Whose is it? It belongs to the chief prosecutor Sky. What? It's my sister's? He apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Where'd she go? Oh indeed, sorry partner. Now I got a question for you. Partner, I heard a phone ring. There's no one of those new fangy ringtones. Oh, that's how, sorry, it was my phone. Ah! A phone? It's kind of sort of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. I hope you're not lying. I shoot you for that in Texas, partner. They shoot me for just lying. Of vindt het de wrong soort patroon, man. Dan gewoon edit to the... Was calling her sister. Hope is it? Yep. They lit an outline of victims' bodies. Oh wait, the victim must have died with this killer close to drunk on him. We've got to be the only person that would come to that conclusion. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. S12-2. I don't think that is red. Good man. Fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Also, it is... I don't think you're supposed to read it as 12. I don't think you're supposed to read that as 12 too. Now, if you turn it upside down, it says 2/21, that's 21 of February, SL9. Interesting. First be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. Also, the body was found in the trunk of the Bernard's car. Like a luxury car, she screamed to have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors you get the big bucks. B-block is good there where the visitors were. See the lunch led car over there, far in the distance. Yeah, you're right. I like the cute can on the floor. I see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy losing steak. Doesn't this strike you a little creepy? Don't think too deeply about it, you'll be fine. A block, this area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are elected to the B block. I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I go over the B block to burn my hamburgers for me, was right? I'm planning to give my job that soon. I got anything? I got anything? There's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a cold man of evidence against her. And the prospector is tomorrow is murdered and Twitch himself. Make your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall? Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You were my sister, you were... What's the name about? My apologies, Bambina. You must have gotten to me. Maybe it's the dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. I want to always say someone's up to something here but do. Suspicious about Mr. Edwards. I've been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that's until he met you. The rumors are just rumors, aren't they? And the prospectors were talking about evidence, everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edward to the source, you find one person. A terror of image, untouchable, you might say. One person who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Protector Lana Sky. Ah, my sister? Edward's gonna rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. What you're saying was Edward was making deals to win trials. But there's gunshot there to be bound to be bullets. That's why the old timers say. A big old secret ain't around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Why did everyone was taken off the case? I targeted him because he was close to Edward. What are we doing, Mr. Wright? Guess you got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, a cell phone. Yeah, you think we'll be okay? The only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I guarantee that she's not the criminal. Where I am, yes? I know that some of your phone plays when it rings. Ah? It's the Seal Samurai theme song, isn't it? A popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 15:18, just after the murder took place, Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Tell me what she talked about. You're not right away. See? Detective is murdered and the suspect is top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this, like maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be continued. Ready for some trials? I like my nails, to be honest. I painted my nails like, I was painting my nails Tuesday and I had like an hour break because I was like online group. And I was like, can I do one hand, both hands? But one hand took me an hour. Even an hour, longer than an hour. I was like, god damn it. So I went to I would like to do groceries with one nail and painted nails on and on, and it felt so weird. I had a fishy go yesterday, Mr. Wright. Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Although the whole thing is in one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what that outcome, I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe he is sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? Defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. This guy, you remind me a lot of me. There's one decisive difference between the other. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I think it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. The Faye helping me. No one's going to bail me out this time. Be alone in there. I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. February 23, 10 AM. District Court, courtroom number 9. Court now is session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Court. In 2 months, but I've been in a courtroom ever since his trial. I hope that the personal feelings will not be part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I choose the path I think is right regardless of what those are being might say. The judgment to be made is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Mr. Edwards, opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lanuska has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Oh, he was much more forceful a person. They feel like confessing to everything. However, she will not pay for her rashness with her life. Was a witness to a crime. A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edwards. The prosecution calls his first witness, Mrs. Angel Star, to the stand. Of up, Queen. Haven't I seen you somewhere? Order the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar. Have you eaten caviar before? Here's the really off inderdaad. And for you, I have a fiesta bowl. Thanks. I'll do witness state her name and profession. You, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? So early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, you honor. How does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty, it hurts. What's that caviar would taste like pickled tapakia? Pickled tapakia meat. Name, profession. Now. Hey, the name is Angel Star. Don't forget it. Have yourself running lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted? Eat the same, Mr. Edward? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edward. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Nonetheless, Mr. Edward has said to the court, I am a professional. What exactly does this mean? Just a year ago, Mr. Angelstar was a special investigator within the police. He was the first-rate homicide detective. What? Mr. Star was a detective? Ah, I know you are. Tough up, Queen Angel Star, you honor? Long time no see. Very well, you may continue with the description, Mr. Star. Is this lady? I might have the court's attention over here. parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for the visitors and client. A chain divided separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep the visitors from taking up the prosecutor's spaces, yes? Can't be placed by a car in the back of A block in a car trunk. Killer stabbed the victim with his knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot. And who's this violent witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans added to the court record. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after I parented the chief prosecutor. Seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright? Give me a principle, Your Honor. Seems that some poor losers are willing to accept the truth, Your Honor. Can I proceed to crush with little hope the eighth remaining? If you can, and give them your words, Mr. Stark. You're talking about me? Oh, testimony. Somehow, I always knew that a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver my notebook to my boyfriend. And I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's initiative at work. Looked to the riot fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. The chief prosecutor was holding the knife in her right hand. Then she trusted the point to dip the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. And bring the notebook to your boyfriend? How touching. You see, there was no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than a point of knife which you seem to be stopped in Detective Goodman. Oh, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? Still thinking about that. Really a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Hey, well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. This is a hard one, because why do you poke holes in someone that first safe, so that I have like room for error? And did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic awareness of crime, that their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted matters will overlead to tragedy. And legislators of no form to opinions and dutifully notes, given that they use certain reason and convenient evidence at their whim. Killing of a detective in the much is really an extension of that. Miss Star, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I thought that I found my dream job when I became an investigator. But I've been later by the prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Get off? Just fired. I mean, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That I'm proponent, you know my testimony is established and flawless. I'm going to deliver a lunchbook to my boyfriend. This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend you have several? Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? And yet another boyfriend position is still open for appliance. Oh, once. No one? No one once. No one. Going once, going twice. So to the guy in the green shirt at L13. Still stick with lunch, thanks. That's how you said to think before applying. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level, you can see everything from there. That's the room with security sign. Luckily, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm the visitor now, I parked in B block. She was in B block when she witnessed the crime. Now I sense something perhaps over was my finally honed detective intuition at work. You know, I find something odd. Why would you deliver lunch at 5 PM in the afternoon? Wouldn't it be then dinner time? I felt like I heard you say, oh yes, it's like the feeling you get when you feel pumpkin choke full of seeds. Know what that means. Speaking of the detective's intuition. Wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Gunsman also a detective? That's why I was like a young cheese. A young cheese? A pale white cheese, not yet 10 years with experience on the streets in Greenhorn. That must be hard jealous as sharp as tack. Yeah, with the order of an old cheese to match. In any case, there is a loss I felt stringing in the back of my mind. I'm talking too much! Ah! These games always make me talk too much. Oh. Oh. Go to white friends and saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. Next to? Chad was stepping behind the car, right? Interesting. A garage car, you mean? Edward's car, yes. Edward? Suddenly, knife within the victim staff was also Mr. Edward. Wasn't it? Indeed, it was. Not in all cases is, and the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. Certain it was her. Telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's show it gun. If you don't have any proof, you can always nitpick. Witness, I can get testimony clearly state the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ego. You are a diseased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, Cookie. Cookie. Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. Heard them think Lionel there. That cry plagiarism. I might be reluctant to the lonely purse of lunch lady, but my instincts are honored. A photograph. You took this? One of the windows the camera reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged for the camera. Why do you want to rig the... But that's why am I only seeing this photograph just now? I think I showed it to you, prosecutor, think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of the criminal affairs. Oh, this was certainly the defendant. But I missed something here. The photograph by Angel Star. Time. I missed something here. You would think. A, I miss a knife, and B. Where's the body? Is the body in the trunk? Well, the body was laying out. They said. Wait, this is. Wait, this is. You. How would you do that? Like you gave your own contradiction. You gave your own contradiction. And you witnessed this. You saw this guy stab the victim with the knife. That's what I said, yes. Thought of my first Solomon troll lunch. Oh, sure, that's a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph you made. Is this a photograph you took of the very moment of the crime? Is it not? Then why is Miss Guy not holding the knife? Is that for sure thought? Objection. That would be the weakest objection ever, Edward. Yes, this is still something you have a feeble mind, Mr. Wright. You mean, Mr. Edward? Photograph was not taken a moment before the stabbing. This was taken a moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that? What's better? Huh? And darkest mistakes of Chief Prosecutor's code? This is a black and white photograph. Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but it could be blood. Oh, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. Why would you put the knife away? This time take this kind of abuse. You're the better idea. Wait, the contradiction of what the witness said in her testimony. Amy, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. That seems it was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it. You ran out of lunch, order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Sure, understood it, but good advice. Time to stop her. Prosecutor's car was cold, calculating like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. With premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hand in the photograph. Are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of the rubber, most likely why would she have those on? If it was a premeditated, she would not have been wearing those gloves. Ah! I dug my own dick. These gloves still seem to tell premeditation. Premeditated murder. A serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. Okay, we're gonna save that because... Oh, I don't want to lose progression. No, I don't want. I don't wanna. But the very fence on people the murder was planned at Adam's throat. It shows through the right friend, so... My gosh, I mean... Yeah, If she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like diving gloves. Gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested, were rubber gloves of the kind of used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, he came to do murder. The only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned and it was a premeditated crime. Impressive, I'm sorry you took you off the force, Mr. Starr. It's bad, she got them thinking it was all planned. What's claim? The trial's already over. Got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. The only effect one, Mr. Wright, we can make it. I've said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Mr. Starr's testimony is flawless. What do we do? I said this my sister guilty. Smell like that. Oh, you what, but... Name of deceased, Bruce Goldman, 36 male, date and time of death, 5:21, between 4 PM and 5:30 PM. Cause of death, lost blood from a chest wound. Assessment wound was caused by 4 or 5 in knife. A single step wound was found. That explains the no prints. Any friends who is ready to make it. Where's the wind is a bit showy. How did she know? I feel she planned it out at Marshall. That's the flowers very well. Be Mr. Starr. Presence my finding home, detective intuition and work. Why do I have this as evidence? Why do this as why do I have it as evidence? Wait. Is it a paper? Wait, it is either it's the phone. Oh no. Oh, if it was after the murder, you would have seen her color. Or is it the paper? Is it has to be either something on this or on the fact that she stood from the map. No, also not. Yeah, this is a hard one. 5:30 PM. Close to the first one. It was planned and was done at 5:15. Never mind. Something. This is harsh. I keep on planning this. Also not. Is it a picture on this? Huh? I'm not seeing it, to be honest. So, you already need to deliver a lunchbox to your friend, your boyfriend, detective, that boyfriend, security guard, that boyfriend, you have several, yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? Yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. Check lunch, thanks. Security guard room is in the lot in block A. Up on the second level, you can see everything from there. Ah, wait, this contradicts it. Ah, does this contradict it? No, this is not the map. Is it? No. Back to the lunchbox thing. Security guard room is in block A. Up on the second level so you can see everything from there. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I'm parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. That indicates the thing also. Sense something, so you're saying you're the pre-emotion of the murder? Not like, how would you say? Oh yes. It's like the feeling you get when you feel a pumpkin choke full of seeds. And speaking of a detective's intuition, the victim is a Bruce, also a detective. Oh, it was like a young cheese. A young cheese? A pound white cheese that just taken with experience on the streets in Greenhorn. That must be hard. Large yellow and sharp as tank. Under an old cheese to match. Yes, there is a lot. I felt something staring in the back of my mind. Next, to my gosh. Oh wait, this is after. Was not the picture on this, right? Oh. My gosh, can you mean? Edgeworth's car. Didn't know that the victim stuff also was Mr. Edgeworth, wasn't it? Indeed it was. What case is this? And the person you saw, you sure was the defendant? I saw her from roof further than 30 feet away. It certainly was her. Murder was planned, the rubber gloves prove it. What do I use? What if she was just having like those? Gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested and were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. Words from the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene. She came to the room where the only possible conclusion one could make. Everything was planned to put in determined crime. I'm over. What to think of way to show that must have been murdered. I need to poke a hole. The fact that this looks planned. Oh, I clicked a few times. Not the parking lot on this one? I think it's the parking lot because... Oh, also not. I don't know what to do! Like, I don't know what to get in here. Because nothing is here. Or needed. It's something to do with this. Either the murder was planned, or the two white friends. Oh. What is the contradiction? Because you would stand here, probably, if the picture is correct. Which means you would have saw. It doesn't add up. Where's the body? Where is her scarf? What's the knife? Oh. You're trying to test me. Some box lunch for a living, you know. There's a knife. The knife. A knife that was in Mr. Edward's trunk. See, it's my knife. Is this case? I believe this is the chief prosecutor of the district, right? On me are prosecutors bad people. Defense has a request. Yes, that the witness provide an accurate testimony. Was that rookie? Your testimony, you stated that the Lane Scale was planned this murder. And why she was wearing those special gloves. That's the conclusion to me, that gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon? Oh, I get it. That was it. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of the car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Oh, that makes sense. Now you think it like that. Order, order, order. Okay, now the tide's turning in our favor. Your show, Mr. Wright. My sister has good as free. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you are deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots an honor premeditated. Ah. These politicians could care less if it was premeditated or not. Only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. That's the only thing that prosecution needs to prove, nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. You know as well as you did, she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw. Not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really? Now? Really? Angel's deduction. Nana's guy intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the two prosecutors had the crush against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Well, there is your contradiction because there's just one step wound found. This the victim was summoned for the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So if I ordered a pizza, doesn't mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy. In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Yeah, you do planning to kill the pizza boy, Emma. I don't even gonna press. I'm not gonna even press. I'm not gonna even press. I'm not gonna even press. You say she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that. You're testing me, and I'll test you. With my moist surprise. I'm afraid the mouse is growing under our feet as we wait, Mr. Starr. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Ah, you're right. Good show, Mr. Edward. Oh, thank, he's my hero, really. What about my objection? Someone know this? Oh, witness? You got the crime scene set, right? Thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. Now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something? Blood. As she lifted her knife in and tossed her blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. And that was what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. Okay, now we're gonna we'll save again, and again, and again. Her red muffin looked like blood to me. That's how gusty the whole scene was. Sarah turned out to be short-tempered as she looked at her matter. Checking her abilities that have really set her off. That burns out the first scientific fact. I wonder, how did Dimpy do the size of the candle? I mean, at more wax than even really a short break will burn longer. Actually, more scientific assessing is required. I intended to murder Detective Goodman. He said that we haven't told us how, you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, Rookie. If what you just said was a mere prelude to tell the story she's about to tell, try not to interrupt her again. Rookie. Never interrupt the storyteller. Like pulling a bun out of the oven and half bake it. We won't bake in here, right? Don't you? Use the defense witness. They're not very quick on their feet. But did you believe this was with an intention to murder the victim? She got the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. You don't prove that Mrs. Sky called him there? You have no proof that she didn't? Is that first thought? There's no record of her call made on the defendant's Mr. Elise's phone. You might have written him a letter? Oh, and you could have tried a public phone first at least. In any case, the victim came from the prosecutor's office where he was murdered. There had reason to be there. Witness, when do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day? Sure, the chief prosecutor had the crush against the victim. So, what you think? Well, I want to know that. Of course you don't, that's because you didn't have a grudge. Okay. I have a lunchbox here, now what's inside? Expected to know. See? We agree there is a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. Person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels. Don't you agree? Yeah, that's why my lunch was so salty. This is very good with metaphors. The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you tell us which face is for thinking? Simple. The red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. A red muffler? It's like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck. She can be easily hanged at moments notice, I suppose. Right. The scar was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? Wait, the odd that you mistook this for splattered blood. All people often mistake my beard for a bib. Picture the bib. But this place, it feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. Actually, I don't think some traces will plot on our chest. However, an autopsy report is clear on this matter. 1 stab wound. Only 1 knife wound. Apparently Miss Star isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. That's our chance. That's what I wonder. Turned out to be a short-tempered as we met her. Wait, I mean. You contradicted yourself. She's not wearing a red scarf on your picture. What? The inspector was not wearing a scarf of any kind when she stopped the victim. And you proved yourself with this photograph. Edward, you're stealing my show. Goddamn thank you, eh? But that only professional lynch lady could be so utterly clueless. Congratulations, perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. My words were good. The end Miss Edwards prevails. My objection job delivered? Was there a scarf? No, not that. But something red, really. Now, where were we? The witness has given us entirely interlude, but back to business. What? Very well, witness, continue your testimony. You saw the crime and are apparent to the suspect. Tell us about that. Very well. I do remember some things actually, at least. We're gonna shake the most important part of our testimony. The part where your sister stabs the victim. A moment of lunch. After the murder, the suspect enthroned behind the partition to her side. I quickly caught her, explaining her arrest and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned a muffler. That's why I had been confused in my earlier testimonies. She used prosecutor meant to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. You're determined about the scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star. That's a very good metaphor, but first of all, Cobra's kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Besides, threats fake against poisonous snake bait. This prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, knocked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly, a predator to this one. A leopard woman. Oh. I must write your cross-examination, Will. Well, if you recall, you're correct. If you're telling stories right left. There was a knocked oil drum, but it was on the right side of the thing, next to the car, not... Oh, not load. Save. Because I don't want to lose progress. As a merchant bring to my own behind the particular side. No, especially from the floor plans. Currently means the wall next to the car. Right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. Obviously she's trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. What do you do then? I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Stay clicky, you were close to the suspect, as you just said. It's only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe you should press her for more details. You are a self-book plea! I can see this on the floor plans just to be safe. This lady's car was... She was a visit, thus she was parked in B block. Now you witnessed the murder from here. We'll make it about 30 feet from the car, yes? Is that correct, Miss Star? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain length fence in the front of you. I went over it and of course. Athletic indeed. I would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. But you couldn't have got onto my sister that fast. Yeah, the fence was about 9 feet high too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. Where's the muffler? What did she say? I'm not exactly, I told you in my testimony. Anyway, all I heard was the word muffler. That's the word she was talking on her phone. Phone? I mean... My phone, do you mean... Cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. My memory. Like a Solomon heading obscene, you see? The court doesn't seem Mrs. Stark. The J prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. The wall? That's right. In the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. That was out of order. So here's her cell phone. The emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing witness. You should of course attest to your testimony. He thinks they do the police's rookie's defense attorney. I saw it all. She tried to phone him on the wall, but had to use her call instead. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Only saw this one time, so listen close, rookie. The explosive stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her old cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, he climbed over the chain link fence. But the phone was discovered here. The oil drums are here. Oh. Someone boldly grabbed her arm. She prosecuted to hang up her phone. And Jill saw her doing this. Mr. Wright. Let's save this. You meant to escape. Can you be more specific? West side my and ran. It was a terrible sight to see. Like a door, dollop of lard out of potato for regrets. Huh? Je verkeert over an oil drum at me. An oil drum? An oil drum lying on the side of the sign of the cream. Strange. What's that? She wanted to escape. Why didn't she run the other way? The other... Ah! The parking lot entrance. That's right. Doesn't make any sense. She would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent. More mysteries. Should hold a few before finding more though. Let's try to run. You're not telling something correctly. Oh. Just a picture. I thought it was the picture. Quickly got to explain the rest on the spot. Of the emergency suspect that room behind the petition off to her side. We cast her, explained and arrested her, and arrested her on the spot. And yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the word muffler. I saw she tried the phone on the wall, but that used her cell phone instead. Also not it. Is it then the phone on the last one? No. Let's think straight. We have a prosecutor chief who tries to run behind the wall. So the witness sees her doing the murder. He runs behind the wall and tries to use the telephone, but she can't. It's out of order. She walks back a bit and tries to use her phone. But it doesn't make sense. And that's also not it? What it was? The phone was found near the car and the oil drums. Not in the picture. Also not. Do you think you could restart your testimony for court? Only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. He said that the second time. Chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, he climbed over the chain link fence. And when her body grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And she just saw her doing this. Oh, I see it already. You can't see it from this side, what she done. So... if you think logical, this game is easy, but if you start to panic, like, try this, and you get off track. The personal crush against Miss Alana Sky. Witness is a former detective. Testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Oh, would you thought you'd beat my knight is shining armor. Prosecutor, you were together with the chief prosecutor kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I know what you're talking about. Mess with me? I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed this crime for this point. However, if that's true, you could possibly have seen Mr. Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. The emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If you need you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. It's simple, Your Honor. He's not coughing up lunch, he's coughing up lights. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie the witness has told the court. What she saw? I think it's her location, because... this guy tried to use emergency when it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Mr. Star to lie about it. Let's say the witness did actually see Mr. Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Mr. Sky witnessed the crime from a different location. That's a pointless lie if I've heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, please let me tell it. The question or clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. So where was the witness when she saw the crime? There's no point in one direction. Well, if I had to guess. This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room. Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. Why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. Witness not being part of the prosecutor's office couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember your testimony, you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Mr. Star, how many years I've been getting the better of, man? I think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got to the better of Angel Star. Order, order, witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective, you should know better. I'm not turning back, the guilty will be punished. I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. Guilty, is she talking about this guy? Mr. Wright, doesn't this guy a strict result? Why did Mr. Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. I don't want to change anything. Exactly. How the cops tell us all. Was the defendant who stabbed the victim? Truth still stands. Still stands. And disagree, Mr. Edward. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of pre-jury. She knows this. You wouldn't risk without a good reason. Reason was Mr. Wright. Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. The star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she shot from the B block. Vital difference, but what difference? What for change? Would that be the angle? Angle? Her station on the second floor, and she would have sort of more 3D view of the game. Oh, I don't like to reconsider. Is that not the angle? Then would it be the distance? Because I don't believe the difference in lighting. I changed the distance between her and the game. Condolences, Mr. Rabbit, but look at the flint, it's quite clear. The distance between this... With this the lighting? See how the would change it, you could see. She shells on the questioning. What matters is the time it will take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Star, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there? To the scene of the crime where you arrested Mr. Sky? A witness? Ew, yes. Oh, this is quite wheels, right? Maar nu is het gewoon van Naruto incredible. Was bringing in a PJ lunch with fresh poison berry jam. PB&G lunch with fresh poison berry jam to my boyfriend. Poison berry for the boyfriend. It wasn't in the station while waited. When is the camp for the Glasswall station? Before I knew, I went to and found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. Couldn't open it. Oh. That's why I had to go through the visitor parking lot in Nebel. Quite a detour, indeed. It took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5? These things considerably. The woman over there in the defendant's chair would stab them. I know it, I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. You like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Is that right? You have to do something. Do I any evidence to stop this? Hi? Do I have any evidence? Ah, raise an objection. Between the witness of the murder and the rest, think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. Like ladant. What lunchbox is the type pasta into not rookie? A 5-minute blank? Isn't that strange? If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I flee the scene, hey? Don't get the wrong ID. I didn't kill anyone. But you have the instincts of a killer, you would run. But this time was different. This guy dwelt at the scene of the crime. She even had a picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Here! Well then, it seems we come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in our testimony. Miss Atros is the next witness ready to go. Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated the witness on account of her professional history. You need it is good, I can't shut, Mr. Wright. It's too close. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. With that, court is adjourned. What? I prefer to not take the divine steam's leftover. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have defeat evidence. Deceive? Ah. The jumbo lunchbox? Out of the defense to the witness determination, I allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this deceive evidence. Deceive? Why didn't you just show your deceive evidence at the beginning? I should have mentioned those 5 minutes while I wasn't looking at the crime scene, and now? And what of the victim's shoe? When I bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One was of course the victim's. The other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. Triple proves it is flawless, deceive evidence. What? There was blood found on that shoe? My lunch lad, vooral je in lunch and deceives evidence needs. Why didn't you show that earlier? That's sad. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Ashworth. I took the liberty of investigating it myself. And you had blood tests performed. Did I mention it? I have 3 blood friends in forensics. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shows illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Seems so. Extra sure celebrity. That's so fast, Mr. Edward. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this issue has already been tested by a member of the forensic department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edward. Right, Mr. Wright? Seems so. That's just looking pretty sullen. We studied some evidence law, indeed. The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding. Appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Judge. Hello, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine a witness. No wonder! Can you stop this? There's already multiple occasions of lying, forgetting stuff, and why is she still in that thing? Because she looks good to you, she offers your lunch boxes? Is that it? I should mention those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. I lied about 5 minutes. I should say I just want people to look at the results. Results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. Yeah, why didn't you tell the truth or... Also, evidence assessment manipulate evidence. When you find monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. I didn't get it. Like if you saw it... Yeah. Yep. Why did you not bring this up? It's deceive evidence. And the danger chief prosecutor notified the police department. Wanted to make himself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So like any ill-trained police, you snuck off with the shoe. Of course someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. The shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable bed split I have here? Carries more than lunch boxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you. Yeah. You're more valuable, yes. Wait, can I examine it? Where's blood? My sister's right. Guess so. What's this? Ah, there's blood here too. Solve the shoe. I've got to be the victims. Of his own blood. One's blood. Horrible. Blood might be an important clue. But there's no blood to see. Am I still a fan of Line in Sky? Well, I beg to bear the difference, miss. Your school is ook your own unfault doing. Okay, that's not related, sorry. I thought it was the shoe, it's clearly the picture. Oh, I have one issue with your, I have one issue with it. Yeah. What? The shoe directly contradicts what we know about the crime. The shoe doesn't fit. Sorry, Astepoester, or Astepoester. You're claiming there's a contradiction with the shoe? As I said, the shoe doesn't fit what we know about the scene of the crime. What about the shoe contradicts we know about? Shows the problem with the evidence. Well, Mr. Jury. Take that! What lies in the footprint? The footprint? Not the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Or blood. I mean, if there was blood, there should be a blood puddle. You see, there was no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. It contradicts your claim about the shoe. The picture only shows part of the floor, so there could be 7 bloody footprints. And where are they, Mr. Edward? Because we checked the scene and found nothing on the spot. Order. Well, witness. What? You're going, Mr. Wright, but is it true that the lack of footprint is a contradiction? But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Oh, that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright, think. Yeah, I know why it's not there. It's good at finding contradictions. What? I see, now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. You were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There's one very hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. She tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked me in my hands aside and knocked it over an oil drum. Beautiful but deadly, a predator. I want a leopard woman. Roar. I thought it was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, is it empty? Oh, that's unsure, like your attitude, Mr. But apparently it's not slow to convey for belt in the lunchbox factory. Witness, what's the oil drum empty? Oil drum kicked over, my chief was brimming with water. Water? That doesn't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the reason she knocked over? The real reason? I mean... then still... Hello, still the contradicts because this was before she arrested her. And as you can see in the picture, the oil drums were still... standing up. Quote. So they mean there should be bloody footprints somewhere. The raised blood stains will become evidence against her. No. No. In the picture it shows quite before the thing. No. And after that was done, she knocked over the oil so this 10%. Evidence. Apparently miscarried and observed. Okay, she cut herself and she stabbed him. So that's when my sister blood got on the shoe. Well, she no reason to prolong this trial. Mr. Wright, do something, please. Well, I'm trying, but what can I do? Her sister has confessed to the crime. She tried to conceal it, but enough. There's no need for further the verdict on her. When she starts to put suspicious died, she could have been lying about the water. Court finds the venomous Lana Sky. Little girl, what did you just say? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution side? Well, you are. You're saying my sister had evidence by raising the bloody footprint. Well? I thought you had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another Lynchburg called evidence. Wait, Winston, telling me you have something else. The time for depilation is past. Any further comments and you will be held in the contempt of court. Doesn't scare the cough up, Queen. Look at this. A photograph? I had it just in case anyone held the girl to suggest the witness who didn't. The victim. Whatever in this evidence. Besides, wait. Look at the aspect of the photo. It's clearly wet. Raising less trace of doubt for the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. Sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. Oh, that's one thing. Oh, the shoe was done. And seems what was wanted anyway. Sorry, Mia. Right, wet or not? Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up off the hospital, take another good look. Don't give up, not until the bitter end. Is this the last piece? Very well, this time I'd like to declare a verdict for... No, wait. What's with you people? Can I hand down any of my verdicts anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't. That will be too late. Look at the photograph the last one submitted. Trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. Right. Are you saying there's a problem with the last piece of evidence? Yeah, I think later. It's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. Well, since we come this far, we should give the early claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this photograph. Oh, I can't save? I will say the shoe, but the shoe is clearly contradict. The shoe is not in the water. So that doesn't matter. I think it's the scarf. The problem is this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Honor. Here's a said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. Muffler is also a car of a motor, part of a car motorcycle, Honor. Just think of it as a part of the exhaust system, a pipe. Oh, I see, and I see. As the suspicion look clothes sticking out of the car's muffler. What if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing, absolutely nothing. Very correct. Sorry, Mr. Starr, it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us what is important to this case. You said this much in your testimony. What? Mr. Wright has on his mind. I think this piece of clothing and muffler is related to the case. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Ah yes, when I arrested her she mentioned the muffler. That's why I had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler. Arr! Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means the piece of cloth is vital evidence. Well, it seems we'll have to suspend the proceedings. Suspend it? There's something wrong me about the piece of cloth. I will leave any question unanswered here. We do a service to law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected and want to bring me the cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Read? I suppose so. It's close, but you made it at least for now. Court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. And lunchtime after all. Still hungry. To be continued. I'm actually gonna leave it here. I'm gonna say all thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. I'm back next Saturday with an Diva Extreme. So for that, stay tuned, have fun, stay safe, and I will see you all the next time. Bye. Bye.